Nation's capital, where thousands gathered for the Women's March on Washington to protest for women's rights to the autonomy of their own bodies. After the overturning of Roe v. Wade last year, the Biden administration has come out to announce new abortion initiatives looking to educate the community on their abortion rights and to make contraceptives and abortion care more accessible. Some of the youngest possible students registered to vote. Now, while we have the youngest voters, America in 2024 has our oldest president. President Biden is 81 years old. From congresswomen across the country to listening to Stacey Abrams herself, it is clear that this show has been a true testament to the excellence of Women's History Month. However, Stacey Abrams does not stop here. Let's go and see her personal accounts with the School of Communications.
During a worldwide nurse shortage, it is vital to recognize the importance of the occupation in the community. Young nurses are currently unhappy with their work conditions, and with 17% of nurses globally expected to retire in the next 10 years, this has created a gap in the workforce.
You have a younger generation that is not really willing to put up with what is going on in the hospital setting now. And so nursing almost is beginning to assume a new identity with a whole new generation of nurses coming in.
Since 2020, there has been a shortage of 1.1 million nurses in the U.S. And now with a dwindling workforce, Black people only make up 11% of these nurses. In a city like D.C., with a majority Black population, it is important that we have Black people in these hospitals to be able to connect to the community and the patients they serve.
Because we understand our background, we understand our issues, we understand our disparities. When you understand those things, you understand how to give culturally competent care to patients that you're taking care of day in and day out.
We should all be collaborative. That is very important, and cohesive in working together so that we can support one another. That brings together cohesion.
Reporting from Howard University NewsVision in Washington, D.C., I'm Branson Brooks.
It was right here, at the nation's capital, where thousands gathered for the Women's March on Washington to protest for women's rights to the autonomy of their own bodies. After the overturning of Roe v. Wade last year, the Biden administration has come out to announce new abortion initiatives looking to educate the community on their abortion rights and to make contraceptives and abortion care more accessible. A large part of these new initiatives surround around education, educating our community about the resources and organizations available to provide them with abortion care. The Vice President has gone on tour around several states across the country to talk about these resources and to talk about organizations like the DC Abortion Fund.
Every single pregnancy is different, every single abortion is different, and everyone's reproductive life is different. And so people not having this basic information on what this is, how do I get it, what does it cost, what does it mean, because of all the stigma around abortion, that leads politicians and even activists on the other side to be able to get away with telling lies about abortion, spreading misinformation about abortion, banning it, and keeping it from people who need it.
The DC community will continue to wait for more rollout on the initiatives taken by the Biden administration to put abortion back on the ballot during this upcoming election season. I'm Jasmine Camille, reporting for NewsVision.
Happy spring, Bison, and welcome to Run It Back, where we're running back topics from A to Z.
And we do mean from A to Z. I'm Armani Washington.
And I'm Zoe Warren.
We are so happy to have you guys back for yet another episode. This week, we will be reviewing topics on campus life, the culture, and the DC community. We hope you guys are ready because we stay ready.
Yes, we do. So take a break and run it back with us.
Hey, Bison. It's been a minute. Welcome back to Season 2 of Run It Back, where we are happy to be here and excited that you all are tuned in. Since you have been gone, we've had a couple of changes to ourselves and, of course, to the show to bring you guys Howard News. Now, I know with me personally, I did the big chop, you know.
Okay, big chop.
Yeah.
And I changed from a side part to a middle part.
Yeah, I think that's
That's big change,
Now that's
right?
a change. That's a change.
Now, we are excited to announce that Run It Back will drop new episodes every week on Fridays, and our amazing reporters will be interviewing students and businesses on campus to hear your opinions and stories.
So be on the lookout for the Run It Back crew. Now let's run back topics from A to Z, and we do mean from A to Z. I'm Armani Washington.
And I'm Zoe Warner. This week, we are running back everything about the Howard community, the DC community, and what's going on in our culture.
Hello, people around the world. I'm Javon Scurry.
What's up, everyone? My name is Monet Heath.
And welcome to the inaugural episode of Ballin' with Bison.
This is where we'll cover all Howard University sports, some HBCU sports, and some sports and Black news as well.